people, what you telling me back again for another red talk? TEKZINHO, what you telling me, fam?
Yeah, my guy, man. Apologies for the lateness, man. Apologies for the lateness, bro. Very, very busy at the moment. However, undefeated. Undefeated, bro. I don't know what tag team in WWE were undefeated for a very long time, but I might as well name my favorite WWE tag team, bro, and that's G Generation X. You get me? Or the Dudley Brothers. So it's one out the two. You get me? So what I'm gonna say to you, man, right now is 3 points in the bag. That is 9 from 9. That is, I would say, two. I would say two comfortable performances towards we'll say the latter stages of the Fulham game, bro. Agate's come on, Casemiro's come off, and that's the reason why we've conceded that goal to Kevin, bro. If Casemiro was there to mop up the spaces, he would have read that. You know what I mean?
Agree.
So I mean, bro, we could have gone 3-0 up even before they equalized. So let's go hit the post, bro. I am happy right now. You get me? Look at the attire, my G. Yeah, I'm actually getting ready. I'm preparing for the stream now. I'm preparing for the streams now, my guy, because I'm that excited, bro. You get me? On Sundays, I don't know about you, bro, but I'm cooking good food on my weekends, you know, bro. I'm taking time with it. Like, and all fun and jokes aside, I don't know about any one of you, like any one of you guys, sorry, but when your team's actually doing well, it genuinely has like it has an effect on my entire week, bro. And that's the God's honest truth. That's how much I love this football club. And that's how much I love football, innit? So listen, Rants, sorry about the introduction. Just had to get into it. How are you, my brother?
Brother, I'm good, bro. Nah, I completely agree, bro. It feels like we're supporting a different team, bro. And all that happened just from them sacking that scrub. Imagine that. One managerial change, and it feels like man are supporting a completely different team. You know, it's the same
Bro,
players,
the
no
madness.
signings.
Yep, yep. Same players, no signings. But the Amarin Inns will tell you, well, as they've been telling myself, bro, these are Amram's players. And the funniest thing is, before he got sacked, we was hearing that he weren't getting his players. So which one was
But
it?
this is what I'm saying. He was saying it
Which one
weren't his
was it?
players, and now they're his players.
Exactly, exactly. And even if they were his players, man, he was playing them out of position. Kobe mainly weren't starting, etc., etc. So, bro, forget all Ruben Amorim stuff. That's done, bro. You get me? Don't go back to your ex, bro. Don't cry for your ex. And these men are crying for their
Mm.
ex. And I think the funniest thing is, it's like when another manager comes in and does well, it's like everyone will jump on that bandwagon as well. And my thing is, it's like just kind of be honest about what you see, because all of our best interest is for Manchester United and for Manchester United to progress and get back to where we were growing up, bro. And for that to happen, you can't be blind to dumb things because, bro, look at the league now. Look what we're currently doing to the best two teams in the league. Imagine if we sat this man even 2 months prior.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I said earlier today. We sack him 2 months earlier. Yeah, we're top of the league right now.
110%. 110%. I think we catch Arsenal. I
Yeah,
think we
same.
catch Arsenal. 110%. Bro, our front four, I should say, so dynamic as well. So dynamic. This is like
I can't lie. It's
most,
a front five
yeah,
now. Not, bruv, now you have to put Dorgu in there now,
yeah,
or
that's
or
true.
five
Yeah, yeah.
attackers. You have to put Dorgu in there now.
Mm,
You
it's
have
mad,
to.
bro.
Like,
It's
remember they
mad,
were
bro.
saying Man United were
Firepower,
light
bro.
in attack. They were saying we are light in attack. We
Mm,
didn't have a left winger. Dorgu comes out of nowhere. Now you've got, and remember Ahmad's not a wing back no more. You remember under the previous manager they were saying, oh, we ain't got enough up there because Ahmad
mhm.
was playing as a defender. Dorgu was playing as a defender. Now they're both attackers in this system. So you change the
Yeah.
system, and now we got two bonus attackers now.
The worst system I've ever seen, bro. Didn't benefit one individual. Not one individual. It's mad.
Mm.
And it's just like Carrick's come in and he's not coming, bro. Let's be honest. I don't think he's sprinkled absolute magic on the squad. I think he's
Mm.
just, done the obvious. I think if yourself rocked up to United, you would have mapped out your squad pretty similar. I think even myself, I called the midfield that he was going to play. It's pretty obvious he would have played a 4-2-3-1. This team is more suited to a 4-2-3-1. Can 11 men be behind the ball when we're playing the top teams? And then let's see how we are in terms of in possession. But that's for the training ground. That's for the manager to build up patterns of play, etc. You know what I mean? And my thing is, even looking at this game, yeah, the last 3 games, it's pretty obvious that a manager doesn't need 2-3 months or even 2-3 weeks to kind of implement his strategy or kind of have his ethos go throughout the team. I don't think you need that long. I think you'll see it within the first couple of weeks or so. And even if maybe the team's not playing well or picking up points, you still see a good display, or maybe a display of what the managers, kind of set up, or just kind of set up for the squad. But my thing is, bro, when you look at this Manchester United squad now and you compare it to the other Premier League squads, who has a better starting 11 apart from, on paper, by the way, apart from City?
No one. And this is what I've been saying. This is what I've been saying for this whole time, bro. This is what I've been saying for this whole time. Only Man City, yeah. And the thing is, we're one really, really good window, away from even challenging that. Do you know what I'm saying? We're one really good window away from that. Do you know what I mean? The one thing City do have here is they've got real quality, technical quality. When you look at the names, innit? But the names aren't performing. So, do you know what I mean? But on paper, when you think about Reinders, Cherky, Foden, obviously Kovacic ain't available, Vardiel, these are all names. They're technical players. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, you got Erling, Doku, I don't rate, Semenyo. These are names, but the names are not performing, bro.
Yeah, but it's pretty evident though, isn't it? And the funniest thing is, it's like when you have
Eight Nori as well, brother.
Those technicians right there, who everyone's secure, kind of all over the pitch.
Yeah,
and they're not playing well, but they're still second. This is exactly my frustration of why did we delay the inevitable for so goddamn long, Rants, bro? Because we could have been challenging 2 months prior. We sacked this man just before Christmas even. I think we pick up those points, your Leeds, your Evertons, Spurs away. We pick up all 3 points against these squads, bro. You get me? Burnley, even the Burnley game, I think they were there for the taking as well. I think we beat them with this mentality, with this setup that we have.
But you know what? I agree with you, but now I'm gonna play devil's advocate because I can. Let's look at it this way, yeah. After we lost to Tottenham, imagine if they went and they appointed Michael Carrick then, yeah. Fan base would have been in meltdown. Let's be honest. In the summer, imagine if the summer was here and these men decided they were going to sack Ruben Amorim and bring in Michael Carrick, bro. I reckon 99% of the fan base would have crashed out, bro. I'm not saying I would have, but I reckon they would have, bro. I can't lie, yeah. It's like, you see in life, yeah, sometimes things nearly need to get really bad before man can appreciate, do you know what I'm saying? Like some decent things, bro. Because if we had gone out, yeah, because there was no obvious candidates in the summer. So if we went out in the summer and we got rid of the manager and we didn't bring in somebody that was 100% like nailed on to succeed, it was a massive risk. It was a high risk, very little reward, and it was pending a crash out, bro. You know them ones. It was almost safer to keep him, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Just because there's no obvious candidate, bro. And even right now, there's no obvious candidate, bro. We have to be honest. All the managers that people want, are other clubs.
No, facts. But, bro, this is what I'm trying to say. What you're saying, you're valid. 110% right, yeah? But it's like, even us sacking Amram when we did, there was still a massive uproar, bro. Come on, like, guys were making songs and that about it, bro.
But like, he made it easy for us by doing the crash out thing.
Bro, again, though, people were still playing devil's advocate to that and saying, but look where we are in the league. Look how many goals we scored. Look at our XG, etc., etc. So they still wanted him, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? And we had even like football neutrals like, oh yeah, this is abysmal. Man United shouldn't be doing this. All I saw, at my workplace, as soon as that guy got sacked at 10 o'clock in the morning, I promise you, all I saw was 13 managers. And I'm like, we're painting narratives here, guys. That's all you're doing, painting narratives. But
I'm glad that you mentioned that.
3 wins. You get 3 wins. Look at everyone now. Ruben Amorim, he's forgotten, bro.
I'm glad that you mentioned that, but bro, how come they don't talk about how many managers Chelsea have sacked? How come they don't talk about how much compensation that Chelsea have paid managers? How come they don't talk about this, bro? Man United is just 3 clicks, for these jobless brothers. You know them ones. Every time we do something, yeah, it's big news. But this is why no one can tell me we're not the biggest club in the country, bro. Look at Liverpool. They've spent 400 million, yeah. How come no one's talking about how much they've spent in the summer, bro? Look how shit they are. Imagine if Man United spent 400 million, yeah, and we were sixth in the league, bro, and getting banged out by everyone, bro. Them man would, bro, every single fucking show we'd be hearing about how much money we spent and how much these players are flopping and all that. Why is no one talking about Isak's form before he got injured? Why is no one talking about that? Do you know what I'm saying? Why is no one talking about their right back, bro? He's had about 3 different injuries, blood. We're only halfway through the season. He can't stay fit.
Bro, we're the most hated though, man. You know that we're genuinely the most hated. If you go and see on content analysis, United is always yearly the most viewed content on any social platform. And come on, bro. Barcelona and Real Madrid have higher numbers. You get it, but their engagement is never going to be as high as United because whether we're doing well or whether we're doing poor, everyone wants to check in, but everyone will still have a negative agenda. And it goes right back to when the Blackchester United team, the squad that we had,
Lingard and Pogba,
Valencia,
Martial.
And bro, but we could go from back to front, you know. We're talking about Valencia, Eric Bailly. Bro, this is what I'm saying. Valencia, Eric Bailly, Ashley Young. And bro, but these men were more than scapegoated, you know. Even when Fosu Mensah, all of these men came through, bro, Twanzebe weren't as bad as certain man, bro. Like when Brandon Williams came through. When Brandon Williams came through, my man was getting bare runs.
Hey, brother. Scrub. Now look at bro, man can even play for Salford now.
Bro, but these man, they're kind of like shoved into first team football way before their time, innit? It's the same thing with Garnacho, bro. And you could just see how he plays, bro. He plays like a child, innit? Like from when you like make a pass, the pass is intercepted, but it falls back into your path. And your next pass is an absolute shock horror. You're not just having a bad day. This is you, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? You are not built for the pace of the game. That's when
brother, you're just not built for the game, period.
No, but bro, players like that, yeah, will lie. You see how football is now? Players like that will still get away with playing in like Turkey and that, bro. Like, bro, God's honest truth, that man will get away with playing in Turkey just because they're a bit quick, just because obviously the scrutiny is not going to be that high on them. They're running off the ball, playing in over the top. Man have 3 chances, take one of the 3 chances, you're all right. But just going back on topic, yeah, you look at those squads that were scapegoated. There was bare man. Like, I'm talking. I remember seeing Andreas Pereira and that. People like, yeah, give him chance, give him time, give him time. I'm like, bro, we need to pattern up in certain areas, innit? We need to pattern up in certain areas, and it was always the wrong players or the superstars of that squad who were getting scapegoated. I will never forget when Jamie Carragher said, "Why is Martial here at Manchester United? He's just a waste of time or a waste of space. It's one out of the two." And I said, how horrible to say. You'll never say that about Mason Mount. Mason Mount's on the same wages, bro. He's on the same wages. And my man was a waste of time being on 250 mil. Yeah.
Talk it.
And by the way,
no one talks about Mason Mount's salary, bro.
Bro, in his first 2 seasons, Manchester United fans, everyone who supported United was relying on Martial. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you that. Because every time he got the ball, you were standing up off your seat. He was a 1v1 demon. Every time he got the ball, he created something. Something happened. He looked after the ball. He took care of that. And he was so secure in front of goal, so composed in front of goal. Before Martial started suffering with injuries, he had one of the best goal-to-game ratios in Premier League history, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Conversion rate, sorry. His conversion rate was high, bro. I haven't seen that. I think it was just behind Ruud van Nistelrooy. That's what I remember seeing in 2018, bro. And then when he got injured and we brought in Alexis Sanchez, who gets dropped, bro? Who gets dropped?
And then Jose killed Martial because Martial, when Alexis got brought in, was in ridiculous form. Jose killed him there.
Yep.
And even then, he kept Jose in a job by scoring important goals.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Bro, I remember just before Sanchez came in, didn't Martial go on a run of like 5 games scoring goals? And just before the Christmas break, so yeah, after Boxing Day, just before New Year's, we played Chelsea at the Bridge. 2-2, wasn't it? Anthony Martial. No?
I think
2-2,
you're
Anthony
right. Yeah.
Martial. And one of the goals, bro, is still one of my favorite. I just love when you can hear the net screech, and you control the ball, whipped it bottom bins, and it was just limbs that they were away. And you remember those small moments because these are the Mavericks that helped you in
Brother, Anthony
plenty of games.
Martial, yeah, was incredible. You know the one.
Incredible.
He was incredible, broski.
Yeah.
What? Who was that goal that he scored? Was it against Watford? The one when he dinked the
Oh,
keeper?
yeah, Watford. Yeah.
Yeah. You
Come on,
see
bro.
that goal there? You see
Honestly,
from the angle to bring the ball out of the air,
that's what I was about
round
to say.
man, and then dinked it over the keeper. Bro, you see that goal there? Brother, he's the only player in the league that could have done that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, when you see when I see
Look
goals
at the
like
touches
that,
he takes in that space, though.
incredible.
Look where he is on the pitch, in the box. He brought the ball down, sung lullabies to it. He done the ball roll where he sent man the wrong way. Whoopsie. But then dinking the keeper from that angle, the only man who's ever done that at Old Trafford was Felipe Coutinho in the Europa League against the Spurs. Apart from that,
the hair got killed.
my word, bro, the panache, bro. It's just when a man bops off, they're not exaggerating their celebration, Baba. It's because they do this. It's in their repertoire.
And even, and you know what's mad? You know how you could tell he's a bad boy? None of his teammates were surprised. You know, sometimes when man do a mad thing and you see their teammates with their hands on their head or something, brother, man done the thing and then man just ran off like, yeah, this bread does this all the time.
Exactly.
All the time. Like, no one was shocked by what man did, bro. That's how you know he was victimizing man in training.
No, facts.
That's
It's
how you
mad
know.
because, but bro, let's talk about Jesse Lingard and Scott McTominay because I was talking to my boy about this the other day. Jesse Lingard was a meme at Manchester United, yeah, exactly. Lingard's a meme at Manchester United. Let alone he scored in cup finals and won us trophies. Scott McTominay, he got let down. He was this, he was that. He's gone to Napoli. He's had a great career. We should have brought him back. We should have never let him go. This, that, blah, blah, blah. But then where was the love for Jesse Lingard? Jesse Lingard carried us to second a couple of times.
Jesse Lingard's cameo at West Ham is one of the coldest loan spells here that man will ever see. Didn't he score like in 6 or 7 games in a row, something stupid like that? Brother, Jesse Lingard's loan spell at West Ham was one of the most ridiculous loan spells that man have seen in a long time, bro. And he's one of the most disrespected players that we've ever had because I always rated Jesse Lingard, bro. Lingard was miles better than Mason Mount. Miles better than Mason Mount. You see all the shit they praise Mount for? Lingard could do all of that.
Do you know why that's facts? Because in the first World Cup in 2018, Lingard had much more of an impact than Mason Mount had in that 2020 Euros where he started every game and was abysmal. England fans were crying for Jack Grealish to start every game. And I don't know what it is with Mason Mount though, bro. He must have some sort of hold over everyone, innit? There's some sort of love and obsession with playing this guy in this country, innit? And technically, if you look at the guy, like, bro, I wouldn't mind having someone like that in your squad, but not for 250 grand.
If he was on 120k and he was wearing the number 26, yeah, cool, no problem. You could just be, you could be in the squad, bro. Like, man, I have no issues with that. I have issues with, like, bro, literally, you're stopping us from moving forward because you're taking up here salary space. 250k is not a joke, bro. That's Cunha money that you're on. Do you know what I mean? You're on Cunha and Mbumo money. You know what I'm saying? So because you're on Cunha and Mbumo money and you're wearing the number 7, not enough is being highlighted about this brother because really, yeah, he's the first player in the summer that needs to be sold. Before Ugarte, you need to sell Mason Mount because of what he represents. His presence in this squad represents mediocrity, bro, and overpaid mediocrity as well. You can't be getting rid of Casemiro's, Harry Maguire's, yeah, guys that have contributed to this team winning trophies, yeah.
Yeah, you're spitting still, facts.
And you still got Mason Mount here, bro. Listen, he's a bigger issue than Ugarte because even though I don't rate Ugarte, at least he's available, bruv.
Yes, exactly.
And he's available.
Exactly. And this is what I'm saying. People like to use statements when they're ready to, because apparently availability is the best ability. But then you would love someone like Mason Mount or give Mason Mount a chance. And it's not about me actually just like nitpicking on certain players. I'm just looking at certain situations and then why are others judged different? This is not revisionism.
But he's less available than Martial was.
Exactly, bro. But that's the same thing with Luke Shaw. Martial's played more games than Luke Shaw. And Luke Shaw, bro, I remember he came to United when I was in like year 9 or year 10, bro.
Luke
Do you get
Shaw
what I'm saying?
came
I'm
to
still scoring.
Manchester United in Louis Van Gaal's first season, bro.
Yes,
So that would have been
he broke his
2015
leg.
or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Memphis times. So,
Mm.
and one common factor about this whole thing is it's the moments thing that kind of annoys me with these players. It's like, ah, Luke Shaw had a great World Cup, Euros in 2020, or Harry Maguire had a great World Cup in 2018, or Mason Mount assisted in the Champions League final for Chelsea. And then my thing is like, Ross Clark, the amount of Pogba moments in abundance, the amount of Martial moments in abundance, even Marcus Rashford, Lingard, all of these, bro, Lukaku, bro. If you want to talk about Lukaku for us, Bear man have had moments who have been scapegoated galore. Get this man out. Oh, get Valencia out. Get Ashley Young out. Get all of these men out. And yes, maybe it was time for those sort of players to move on. But what we replaced them with was mediocrity, bro. And that's facts. That is facts because we have not had any superior fullbacks to Valencia and Ashley Young since,
No
bro.
lies told.
Bros, no one was whipping in cross. One thing I liked about those fullbacks were every time they hit an overlap, they'll beat their man 1v1. And even if they can't, they find half a yard and they get the ball in the box, blood. Do you get what I'm saying? And it's with good delivery. They done the basics. They fought for the club. It's just like, do the basics, bro. No one's asking you for you to be a world beater. But when I'm seeing players like Diogo Dallo, and then I'm hearing, he fights for the badge, but the man gives away 5-yard passes and he's putting them out of play, of course I'm going to be frustrated because I've got expectations, bro. It's not about me being negative. I've got expectations. I love beautiful football. You get me? If I'm playing Saturday League football and I'm seeing rubbish, bro, I'm getting on to my teammates. Obviously, it would be much more constructive, etc., because other people's ability are limited, of course, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? So you're reasonable, but then at the same time, you still have expectations, bro. You think I'm leaving the pitch even 2-1 down, or we've come back 2-2, and I'm happy, bro? No, I need 3 points before I go home, bro. My legs are gonna be sore. I'm gonna be sitting in salt baths. All of these things, at least with a victory. That's what I want, innit? That's how I think, and that's how I've carried myself in life, bro. That's how you kind of win, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? And this is why sometimes I understand the Bruno and why Bruno stayed so long, because even with all the adversity that he faces from people like myself and yourself who are more, football purists, bro, he will still actually keep going, bro. He will still keep going. And that's one thing I can give him. He's not going to sob. He's not going to blah, 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 or I quit United, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? His thing was, all right, then cool. Man's still going to work. I'm still going to do my thing, etc., etc. Hence why players will always come out in their interviews and say, yeah, man looks up to Bruno because in the midst of all this chaos, my man still go to training. He's still coming early. He's still doing his thing. He's still a role model. He's still a character. So that's the only one who could probably stay out of all the scapegoats within the last 5 to 7 years, bro. I'm not having it, fam. Since, bro, come on, think about it, yeah? For the last 2 to 3 years, look what we have witnessed, bro. Look what we have witnessed. Garnacho and Hoyland. We went from Martial, Greenwood, Cavani, Ibrahimovic, all of these men who were scapegoated. Oh, Man United need to move forward. They need to look past these players, etc., etc. To Hoyland and Garnacho. How did we get here, guys? How did we get here?
But let's
And
not
then even when we had
forget.
Hoyland, we were still trying to give him time, fam.
Let's not forget that man were arguing with me, yeah, telling me I was wrong about Garnacho.
Is it a colour thing?
Yep.
It's a mad thing. It's a mad thing, bro. Bro, man were arguing with me, bro.
Hey, oh my God, you want to talk about arguments? Hey, so basically, Rants, end of 2024, Rasmus Højlund breaks his duck, scores his first Premier League goal and starts crying, yeah? And I go out for my stepbrother's birthday doing, and one of my stepbrother's little brethrens, yeah, he goes, yeah, Rasmus Højlund, like, blah, 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 he's going to come good, I rate the player, blah, blah. I said, he's meaty, bro, he's dead food, bro, no first touch. Oh, he's awful, he plays like he's got 3 of these in his mouth, bro. 3 snuzzes in his mouth. He plays like he's so lightheaded. He don't know where the ball is, etc., etc. He's reactionary. My man goes to me, oh, you're one of those guys who love the Martials and that, blah, blah, blah. He's black cute as well, so I can't claim racism or whatever. So you love the Martials and that, blah, blah, blah. oh, you just love aesthetics. Haaland works hard. He's faster. He's stronger. He's this. He's that. I said, do you not remember the start that Martial had at Manchester United, bro? Liverpool,
Brother,
Southampton
debut
away,
goal, bro.
Champions League away. Yep, Champions League away at CSKA Moscow. He was bagging galore. I don't know
The pink
what you guys
boots,
are talking
bloods.
about. Exactly, the pink night vapors. When
Yeah, and the
everyone was
gloves.
relying on Memphis Depay, and even though Memphis Depay was scapegoated a bit, even when he was meant to be the Stardust, my man took the spotlight. Do you understand what I'm saying? Those are the type of players that you're comparing Rasmus Højlund to. Fast forward, 3 years now? Where's Rasmus? Where's Rasmus? Talking about, best decision I've ever made with 6 league goals, bro. 6 league goals. You're mad. 6 league goals, and you talk about the best decision you've ever made. You've gone over there to replace Romelu Lukaku, yeah? Because Romelu Lukaku's been injured. My man's going to come back and you probably bag more league goals than you. Until the end of the season, I bet any money Lukaku finishes with a higher tally than Rasmus Højlund in that league in the same squad, which is mental, bro. Mental. It's mental. And these are the players that we was twerking for. Garnacho. Now the Chelsea players see it. Now the Chelsea fans see it, sorry. But everyone likes to talk when they're not United fans and they watch highlights, bro, and they see bicycle kicks. They see Puskas awards, bro. You get me? But feel 90 minutes of the wrath to Garnacho. Full 90 minutes of it. Because the ball gets switched to him. He's the outlet and he'll miscontrol the ball. Do you know how much that frustrates you, man?
But you know what the wickedest thing is, bro? Like, brother, the thing is, I've played football and I've coached enough football and watched enough football. Man will call me a hater, bro, because when he scored that overhead kick, yeah, the first thing I was thinking is only a shit player scores that. You know them, man. Only a shit player scores that because he has absolutely no right to even go for that overhead kick in the first place. You know them, man. Like only a shit player scores that goal because any half decent player doesn't even try that. Do you know what I'm saying? Especially knowing his skill set, you don't even try that. The sheer audacity, yeah, is the reason why he scored that goal. Because you just have to be beyond your mind. Because the cross was crap. That cross from Dallo was shit, bro. That was up in the air for 2 hours, bro. That came down with snow on it, bro.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I said though? I've never seen Garnacho. You might be right about the luck thing, innit? I think the athleticism, the goal, aesthetically, it does look great. But I've never seen Garnacho actually hit a volley on the valve, bro, when the ball's bobbling or bouncing.
Brother, the guy can't even hit the ball on the valve when it's on the floor.
Exactly. That's my point, bro. So how on earth can you get the sweetest connection top flight when, and to be fair, that's the most difficult angle to probably execute a bicycle kick. When
it's ridiculous. The ball's coming away, it made no sense, bro. And as soon as he scored that, man, in my mentions, I was thinking, bro, only an absolute idiot even tries that because, like, just the laws of physics and the angles and that, bro, like, that was never making sense, bro.
Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying? Like, man needs to understand that sometimes, God's just got other plans, bro. You know them ones. Like, you see when you saw that Solanke goal the other day, man is saying, "Oh, great finish." He didn't know nothing about that, bro.
Yeah.
The ball's going behind him and he just stuck his leg out to try and just get something on it. You know them ones. And the ball
that reminds me of
up, and dipping over the keeper. He didn't know nothing about that. And man are gonna say it's one of the goals of the season, bro. It was pure luck, bro. That's all it was. There was no direction, there was no intent, there was no bro. As a striker, reflex, you just put your foot out, you just try and get something on it.
I call those ones like good improvisation, but you're 110% right about these. You don't know where it goes, innit? It's just
no way. You don't have a clue.
Right, and it reminds me of, I don't know what you call it in your ends, bro, because you're from North, I'm from South. We call it 66. You may call it 60 seconds. Headers and volleys. Yeah? Headers and volleys. You see, even the dead man in headers and volleys, I promise you, they'll score a goal like that.
They'll score one banger. Boom.
They score a goal, especially like that as well, like just heel kind of over their head or whatever it is. And that's just like when
that was a sick game though, blood. Oh my days, bro. I used to score the maddest goals, blood.
Yeah.
Because man, I just mashing the volleys. Boom. Like, listen.
Bro, that game taught me how to like hit the ball off my valve on my weaker foot.
Yeah.
On my weaker side. Because, bro, you're down to what? The last 5 seconds. You think I'm trying to get red ass, bro? Yeah. I ain't trying to get rush or nothing. Bro. And then you learn it, get your head over the ball, hit the valve, etc., etc. You get your own techniques, but even just kind of going back to the point of the ballers that were scapegoated, it's just like we could have built a mad squad, and certain players wouldn't have had like awful careers. United is what painted certain pictures for your like Jesse Lingards, your Paul Pogba's, etc., etc. Because if we kept like certain of those men about and we implemented them with, or integrated them, I should say, with other players who are talented, etc., bro, I think we could have had. Bro, we could have had some great runs, man. We definitely wouldn't have been finishing 8th and 15th. 8th and 15th. But guys it's mad that guys were still willing to go with these bunch of players into, the next 2 to 3 years, bro. It's mad, bro. Like 5th and 8th. It was abysmal for them, man, to be finishing on the last day in the Champions League when Jesse Lingard only scored 1 goal in that calendar year. Let alone we was coming back from COVID. No one went to the barbershop yet. No one even went to the barbershop yet. Every man was looking homeless. These men weren't looking like millionaires. You get me? But these men were still getting scapegoated for finishing in the Champions League. Like, it makes no sense. Rants, we obviously know what it is. You get me? There's no point of doing it like before, people try and paint your face or whatever. But because we know what it is, we will we'll talk about it without mentioning the obvious or stating the obvious. It's as simple as that, bro. Like, I miss a lot of the players that we had. And don't get it twisted, it's not like man want them back. But I think we could have done something with them, bro. And there's no way we would have finished 5th and 8th. You get
me? we could have. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is why man can call me a player FC to the cows come home. And that's funny because man call me player FC. But then man accused me of picking on players as well, and it can't be both. Yeah, that, man. It can't be both. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I'm very good at identifying strengths and weaknesses of players. Like as a coach, it's imperative that you have that quality anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? And one thing that I've been impressed by with Michael Carrick is his ability to identify the strengths and weaknesses of all of his players, bro. And this is the reason why he's winning games, bro. This is the reason why. He understands, like even when he broke down the other day, the difference between all these attackers and what they give him. The way he spoke about Ahmad, the way he spoke about Xerxes, the way he spoke about Sesko and Bruno, etc., etc., etc. He understands what their strengths are, what their weaknesses are, what instances they would be best served. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what makes him a good coach, bro. It's not fancy formations. It's not fancy shapes. It's playing your players in the positions that suit their skill set. And that is it, bro. And that will always be the most important thing as a coach, bro. Identifying characteristics. And once you understand the characteristics of players, you can either you can cover their flaws, do you know what I'm saying? And you can amplify their strengths, bro. And this is exactly what Michael Carrick has done.
Yeah, but it's these young managers, bro. They're trying to come in with their new tactics. Liam Rossigna, I don't know what Chelsea were doing on Tuesday, but seeing Cucurella playing left wing and what's my man's name? Liam Delap playing on the right. That looked like the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life.
One thing I would say though, if Chelsea had better players, they would have won. I thought tactically the manager got the right idea, but he didn't have the players to execute.
Yeah, but bro, that's what people will say with Amorim. You get what I'm saying? That's what people will say with Amorim, and they wouldn't have the players.
Amorim's team was cooked, bro. Like Chelsea have no attacking quality. If they had attacking quality, they beat Arsenal, bro, because Arsenal weren't getting no chances. They nullified Arsenal completely.
Yep. Do you not think he could have identified another player in his squad to play in that role where Liam Delap was playing on the right in the first 45 minutes, though?
Yeah, but I think that Liam Delap was out there, as like a wide pivot, like to kind of drag people over there. I believe that there was a reason why he played him there. And also, if you play him wide and he's not up against Gabriel and Saliba directly, that could have been his thinking. Like, instead of having him right up against the two centre-backs, let me just put him out right. Like, I remember Oli played Lukaku out on the right a couple of times. He'd actually done all right.
Yeah, he done not too bad still.
Yeah, he done all right. So, you know what? In theory, I understand what he did, bro. Like, I understand in theory what he was trying to do, but I just don't think, Chelsea have the players, because even Chelsea going to a back five, I thought it was very, very smart, because you double up on Arsenal's wingers and you know that Arsenal don't build through the middle. They don't, innit? So if you isolate and nullify their wingers, they create nothing. So it's one of them things where I like the fact that they did that, and I thought that it worked. Doubling up on the wide players. I liked what they did with the corners as well, leaving people up. It stopped
Yeah,
Arsenal.
that was smart. That was smart.
It
Leaving the
stopped
three up
Arsenal from doing
too
stuff. Yeah,
wide. Yeah, of course it would. Of course it would. Because instantly you're gonna think, all right, how can I match them up? Because bruv, if
yeah,
that ball comes out the box and they hit us on the counter, we are
yeah.
pissed. We are pissed. I'll be real. Hey, Saturday League, yeah.
I just think they ain't got the
Wallahi,
players.
I'm one of those players who does that as well. Bro, you know when it's
Yeah,
opposition corner, bro, I stand at the halfway line, but either on the left or the right.
yeah,
Because as
that's
soon
it.
as that ball's
'Cause the
played
ball's
out,
never gonna come
you do
out
the
straight.
diagonal.
Yeah.
Exactly. You do that diag run, or bro, you just stay wide, ball gets played into your space, and 1v1, 2v1, and you're cooking. You're
Yeah.
cooking. So yeah, you're right. That's smart. But even that second half, yeah, when he did make the changes, he changed the system, he changed the formation, Palmer come on, etc. There was just there was no threat, bro.
Yeah,
No
but you
threat.
know what it is? One, Chelsea don't have the players, and two, yeah, it's very, very difficult in a game, yeah, to turn it on when it's been off for the whole game. You know the one, and this is why I always say, yeah, intent is super important. You can't say to players, you know what, we're going to defend for 80 minutes, then we're going to attack for 90, because you get into the habit of making the negative pass, making the safe pass. You can't just all of a sudden just wake up and then want to attack, blood. If you want to attack, you have to have the intent to attack from the beginning, bro. Do you know what I mean? I understand, yeah, that he wanted to keep it tight early on, but there has to be an outlet from the very beginning. Do you know what I mean? And there wasn't an outlet when I looked at that Chelsea team. Only João Pedro, and João Pedro ain't an outlet.
But he could have played. Yeah, but he could have played Liam Delap next to João Pedro, because one thing
he could have played the two.
Adore, exactly. One thing I adore about João Pedro, bro, he really holds that ball.
Yeah, he does.
He holds that ball, bro. He puts himself, but it's like his knowledge of like between ball and man and the balance, bro. The balance. How many times does he look like he's getting knocked off balance and he stands up and he will just literally turn into the right space? He always turns into the right space, bro. And his first touch is sticky. His ball. I think if you get players around.
1 second, I think his connections dipped for a bit, guys. I'm sure it'll be back in a second.
Around someone like that.
There he is.
He can be like.
I said can play in the two. Agreed. I think they should have played the two. 1 second. TEKZINHO's connection, yeah, it's gone mad. It's kicked him out. He'll jump back in. But yeah, they should have played the two. There he is. Yeah. Man said Racinia's hacking, you know. That's fucking funny. But nah, he's in the back still. I'm just waiting for his camera to jump back on. I don't know what's happened there. Having a shit season, but he's scored loads of goals for Chelsea. He has, but he went through a really shit patch, innit? Do you know what I mean? And now his form has improved now. That's all. That's all that's happened, bro. Man said AJ took him out. That's funny. A man said Xerxes under Carrick is going to be a joy to watch. I agree. I'm looking forward to it, bro. I'm actually looking forward to it. I think the argument of where's Carrick going to use him or how's Carrick going to use him, yeah, is redundant. Do you know what I mean? And I think it was a very stupid statement. And I think asking that question, do you know what I mean? It's a very weird one. Do you know what I'm saying? Asking that question makes man wonder just exactly like what kind of football man is actually watching, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because it's very evident how he can be used in the system. Yo, my bro.
Sorry, man. I'm seeing the comments and someone saying AJ took me out, bro. 2-footed me, bro. Ryan Shaw cross, blood.
Man got sniped. You know them way there, bro.
Man got sniped still. Ballista settings. So you telling me though, man, we're back, man. We're live. What was he saying though?
Nah, he said Xerxes on the Carrot's gonna be a joy to watch. I said I agree, bro. And it's like the chat about like man don't suit the way we're playing or how we're gonna use him, and I think it's the most redundant thing man's ever heard, innit? I think there's no player in the team that this style of play suits more.
Yeah.
There's no player it suits more, bro, because this 1-2 touch rondo football that we're playing, that is Xerxes' bread and butter, bro. Like the problem with Xerxes under Amorim is that Amorim's system was isolating all the players, bro.
Exactly. Yep.
When you look at how we're playing, everyone's so close together. Yeah, this is where Xerxes actually proves his worth, bro, in the football that we're playing right now.
Bro, you mentioned a great point, and I wish I actually said that to AJ yesterday, because AJ went on to mention, we had players who could run in behind, but that's rubbish, bro. And I don't want players who can run in behind anymore, bro. I want someone who's dual qualified, because you don't need
low blocks.
ideally.
Well, why do you need players that run in behind? Like that's why Bruno was shit against them, bro.
Exactly, bro. But this is my point. You don't ideally need players who are just pace merchants who just running behind like your Marcus Rashford.
What did Bruno do against Fulham, bro? What are you doing against Fulham? He was nowhere. Could they just
nowhere, bro? I hear you, but this is my point. You get someone like Amad Diallo or Cunha, they can run in behind, but it's more optional, isn't it? It's more just dependent on movement, etc. Or if the ball's on or the ball's gonna be played. We don't need someone constantly running in behind like some headless chicken. And as you said, 9 times out of 10, we're playing against low blocks. It makes no sense. With players like your Amads, your Cunhas, your Brunos, all of these, if they can play in tight spaces together and they're all right next to each other in the park, there's going to be so many interchanges of passes.
It's gonna be beautiful, you see that Cunha Bruno shit, brother. You stick Xerxes in there, and it's a madness. Remember the goal that we nearly scored, when I think Bruno played it into Xerxes and he flicked it, spun round and flicked it, and then
Newcastle.
Yeah, you see that? Put that shit in Michael Carrick's team. We're eating, bro. What's man talking about? Man said he's a baller league player. Is man all right? You know that this is what happened. FIFA got these man's brains scrambled, you know.
Bro, but I understand guys who like love prolific strikers, but my thing is like you would love someone like a Erling Haaland, and then when Erling Haaland goes through bad form, they will be the same ones laughing at these man's first touch and that. So I'm like, what do you like, innit? Be a purist or just be honest about what the conversation is. We all know that Joshua Xerxes is not an out-and-out goal scorer. We didn't buy an out-and-out goal scorer from Joshua Xerxes. We bought a footballer, exactly. Every time I was watching compilations, I was not watching goal compilations. I was not watching him take strikes. I was watching him drop deep, twist man up, link up play, etc., etc. That's exactly what I expect at Manchester United, and that's exactly what he has been displaying. Now people want goals. It's like, stop trying to take the player out of the player's game. It's the same thing with Paul Pogba, and why they didn't like Paul Pogba. It's because he wasn't a big black man like a Vieira crashing guys, bro. That's exactly why.
They wanted him to play like Declan Rice, bro.
They wanted him to be like Declan Rice, and that's why they love Licha. And because Licha will fight for Licha will run into any tackle blindly. He's the same man that 2-foot tackles when VAR's about. I'm seeing him upload pictures, 2-foot tackling guys, like, man showing you the papers of the case. I'm showing you that I should be nicked, and I'm showing you that I'm not going to be nicked. These are the same Man United fans that are charting Argentina, when they know nothing about Argentina, but they're charting Argentina for Martinez. But when Paul Pogba, just before he went to go to the World Cup, my man was clapping the fans away. Last game, he was getting this, he was getting the FUs, he was getting the monkeys. No one wanted to talk about Pogba getting racially abused at Manchester United, on the final day. But that same summer, he goes and wins the World Cup for his country. But not only just wins it, he starts every game. He's a standout player. He gets an assist and a goal in the final. Yeah. Exactly. Best player in the final. Oozing class and quality, bro. Do you get it? He comes back. Does he get any sort of incentive or reward or ceremony or appreciation from Manchester United? No, they shouldn't. Like, no one's saying they should. I don't give a toss. But when I saw Licha come back, and get his own award for winning the World Cup,
him and Garnacho, they done a presentation, innit?
Him and Garnacho.
I remember. I didn't even think about that. You're right, bro.
I said, oh, okay.
Is it a colour thing?
It's that, bro. I'll be real. I remember. Do you know what I mean? And Leach had
Yeah,
come back
that's
late as well because he was out
yeah.
sniffing and that. You know them ones. And then
Yeah.
he didn't even play. And he didn't even play. Man came back and got a presentation
Bro,
and
the
that.
Miley Cyrus, man.
But that's what I'm trying to say. It's
Nah,
crazy, bro.
yeah. But
This is what I
it
mean. The
is
whole
what it
thing's
is.
mad.
Yeah, man. It is what it is, man.
This football
It's
club,
just
bro. It's
frustrating, bro. Yeah,
this
it's
football
frustrating
club
because I support the club.
has got like a sinister underbelly, bro, that needs to be phased out. Do you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, yeah, it's getting better. And this is why we need more Africans, bro. You know them ones,
I hear
like
it. I
because
hear it.
bro, look at our attack now, bro. Sesko's
Yeah.
the only non-black in there, bro, and we need to go get Njai as well. You know them
Always
ones there,
getting Black Test United 2.0.
brother. We need to do it, bro. We need to heal the world,
2.0.
bro. We need to
Yeah.
heal the
I
world,
hear
you
it.
know. We need to heal the world of football, blood. Kobe Mainu, the face of Man United, the young black youth. This is what we need. I swear down, that's the only way to get rid of this sinister underbelly and the injustices for Paul Pogba and for Anthony Martial. All these injustices. This is how we fix it, bro.
There's still injustice on our black legends, though, bro. Look at
Bro,
Andy Cole. When,
this is how
when
we do
you
it.
know what's mad? When I was growing up, like watching or hearing about Andy Cole, etc., and it's like this guy was a legend, especially for us, innit? He was our Henri. Do you get what I'm saying? Like the black man who paved the
A
way,
good
etc.,
shout.
He's a massive figure for us. But then being older, being a teen, and then being around so many different people in obviously the content space now, and you hear like these little phrases getting thrown about that he needed 5 chances to score 1. Why does no one say that about like Sergio Aguero and that though?
Yeah, but it was
Bro,
Glenn Hoddle that did that shit. Yeah, and that was
yeah, it's
dumb,
the
bro.
goat thing because I've seen Sergio Aguero miss an open goal from a sweaty against Chelsea, and then 5 minutes after, wrap it top bins, bro.
Yeah.
Someone go get that game. I think it was the same game where David Luiz crashed out. No, Aguero crashed out on David Luiz. I think it was that same game or the game before. One of them. You get me? It was around that sort of time. But again, just my point remains, in it. It's like man knows as a black man in all aspects of life, bro, we gotta work harder than another man, innit? You get it? And it's not just black people, bro. It's a lot of different people, innit? Like, you know, Asian people, Muslim people, etc. But it's like at the same time, bro, come on, man. We gotta throw this stuff out the window because it benefits us. When we was finishing second and now we was having trophies and we was Champions League music the next year, it benefits us. When Marcus Rashford was crashing in penalties and we was all celebrating it, like doing the Wakanda Forever in full effect, bro. These times we had Tahith Chong making his debut, Greenwood making his debut that same night. We was all together, bro. Like, can we keep it like that? Like, we need to keep it like that. If we have good players from anywhere, I don't give a if they're blue, pink, white, dark, whatever they are, bro. Me, I've never had a problem with race. Hence why I probably dated every ethnicity, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? I've never had a problem with race. And I love all races, bro. But at the same time, bro, come on now. Because I will never play the race card. But when things are obvious, bro, or why can't I just ask the question of,
Yeah,
okay,
but
why was Mason Mount
you
judged like
can
this?
ask the
Martial
question,
judged
but
different?
the
Yeah,
truth is, yeah, it's like it only makes racist people uncomfortable, bro. You know
yeah,
them ones
yeah.
there.
Of course.
Because I've always called it out, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And the people that watch my channel are not all black. Well, you think that all the nearly 130,000 people here are all black? They're not.
No
Do you know what
chance.
I mean? So they understand when I'm calling shit out. Yeah, they don't feel offended by it because they know I'm not talking to them. You know them. They know I'm not talking to them. And also, if they're conscious human beings, yeah, then they know that it happens and they can understand why it happens. And even if they don't see it at the time, yeah, when I'm calling it out, they'll say, you know what? Fair play. Because do you know what I mean? Luke Shaw in 12 seasons has been fit for 3 of them, bruv. And this is the 3rd season that he's been fit for like a sustained run of games in 12 seasons. No one's talking about how much money he's on, bro. He's one of the highest paid left backs in the world. Do you know that? In the whole world.
Yep.
The
I
whole
do.
world, brother. He's on
Bro,
more
but this
money
is
than
the thing.
Cucurella, all them man there, bro. 190 bags he's on. Bro, the brother's nearly on 200k. He's a left back.
He starts 5 games in a row and automatically he's in the best left back in the world conversation. And this has
Roberto
happened,
Carlos, bruv.
bro. I'm telling you, I swear, this has happened every time he goes through, like, obviously a decent run of games, bro. He's the best left back in the world. And you know, I like Luke Shaw as a player, you know. Like, if
So
he
do
can generally
I.
stay fit, I like Luke Shaw as a player. He's another one who I won't kind of get onto. I just asked the question of why was he not scapegoated and Martial was,
But
innit?
yo, bro,
You know what
that's
I'm
why
saying? And these
people
men are on
think
high wages, bro.
But this is why people think I don't like Luke Shaw, because I call out the hypocrisy with Luke Shaw.
Yeah.
I've always said all of my issues with Luke Shaw are not football related.
Yeah, I
You
agree.
know them, man. They're not football related, bro. Like
Mhm.
his weight is not football related. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the excuses that people make for him is not football related. Do you know what I'm saying? Because on the ball, he's technically sound. You know the ones there. Like he's technically sound on the ball. Like he's not a bad football. His attitude, yeah, is not football related. These are all the man, bruv. The man that gets protected. Do you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
man's weight is attitude related. Because at the end of the day, if you was taking your job seriously and you was looking after your body, as somebody that runs every day for a living, you have no reason to be looking like that. Do you know what I'm saying? You have no reason, because it's a manifestation of how you treat yourself, how you're turning up to work out of shape, bro. You're a professional athlete, and man could never tell, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? That's down to your application and your attitude. And then people still making excuses for you after the fact, telling me about an injury he sustained over a decade ago, bro. A man is still using that as an excuse.
It's still using it as an excuse, bro. You get me? But
Brother, listen, I seen that man kidnap man's dad and he's playing better than Luke Shaw. You know, and you don't know where, bro. You know them where he did.
that is true. Yep, that is true.
Brother, certain man, bruv, man's dad's in a cave, you know. Do you know what I mean? Them man are sending man ransom videos and he's playing better than Luke Shaw. Like, that don't even make no sense.
Quick
You
one.
know what I'm saying?
I don't know if this is like a conspiracy theory of mine, but what were they feeding like our black players, bro? Like, what were they feeding the Negroes? Because when Martial came in, Martial was slim. Pogba came in, Pogba was slim. Lukaku came in, Lukaku was slim. These men were all slim. Even Marcus Rashford, when he first started, was slim. Like, these men were good builds, innit? Every single one of them bulked up to a point where they move different, like their bodies operate different. Every single one, apart from probably Paul Pogba, because Pogba's just born with it, innit?
Yeah, but also Pogba does all the extra work. And Lukaku said that when he went to Italy, they done loads of allergy tests and they found out that he was allergic to certain things he was eating and stuff.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? So I just think that
all of them bulked up, bro. All of them bulked up, and I'm thinking that there's some sort of conspiracy, because I don't know why they wanted them man all to bulk, bro. Before Martial got bulky, and he was ripping guys on the wing, it was different. Like,
but I'll be honest, I just think it's the training program, bro, that they put man on, and you gotta understand that, bro. Genetically, we're just different, bro. Like, everyone's got different body types. When you look at Martial, when you look at Pogba, when you look at Lukaku, it's just like me, bro. Like, if I look at weights, I just put on more size, bro. You know the ones that's just my genetics. So I can't train like everyone else. Like, if I was doing the same weights as every other man, bro, like I'm putting on size, bro. Like, I'm putting on size, bro. Like, there's no two ways about it. Like, even if I don't want to, innit? And this is why I lift heavy. I don't really do high reps now when I do weights. Like, I just do body weight, because I know, like, I'll put on muscle, like, and I don't have an issue with putting on muscle. Like, it's easy. Do you know what I'm saying? So this is everyone. Like, you look at Kobe as well. Like, Kobe, he's one of them brothers, bro. He's Ghanaian, bro. If that guy lifts weights for any amount of time, this guy's just going like that. You could just tell just by man's build, innit? So it's like you have to train these man different.
Yeah, I don't like it. Exactly. They have to be trained different, because I don't like it when it changes their game. And honestly, like the Martial we had, that was just, bro, preseason tearing up Carvajal, Modric, all of them, man, in one roulette, bro. It's just like, he changed that style of play. And even when he changed, bro, he was still a top footballer. The ball stuck to him like butter kiss toffee popcorn, blood. You get what I'm saying, bro? Sweet, sticky, and he still had that finesse on lock. My man was born with his finger on the trigger, and that was that R1 button, fam. For whipsy, he could whip them first time, cutting, whip them. Every finish was with the whip. He opened up his body and reminded me of Henri. When he opened up his body,
the Martial finish was crazy.
Dumb, bro. You could just tell it's in their repertoire, though, innit? You get me? Because it's just like so consistent. How he struck the ball is very consistent. Hence why his goal to game ratio, or his conversion rate, was top, because he didn't just shoot for the sake of shooting. When he shot to score, bro. Do you get me? Man shot to serenade, bro. It's a whole different ball game with them, man.
No, 100%. So I don't know. I genuinely, I think it's the training. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
I don't know, like, bro, I don't know. We're just cooking at the moment. I'll be real. Like, I've been seeing bare different things. It said Man United said something about player of the match week. I don't like this, that player of the match week, but they said Man United have won it the most times in the league. It's funny, isn't it? Like, we're shit, yeah, but we've won the most player of the match weeks. We're like third top scorers in the league. We're fourth in the league. Turns out we're not that bad, especially even after the start that we had.
No, exactly. Of course. Bro,
Turns out
just
we're
long
not that
may it
bad, man.
continue. Long and do you know what? You never know what could happen this season, bro. You never know, bro. We could all finish second, bro. Like it's still it's a big
I
shot.
think if City lose, yeah, against Liverpool and we beat Spurs, I'm saying we finish second.
Bro, if we finish second, imagine how
I
that
think
would
if City lose this weekend and we win, I think we pass them, bro. I think we pass them. I think the momentum is fully with us.
I
Fully
reckon
with us, bro.
110% get the job though, because that's more than, and that's what I mean by like overachieving. And I like seeing that stuff because when a man overachieves, then it's like, all right, then cool. You set the bar high now, innit? There's a standard. Let's go and achieve something. Where the bar was with Amarin, because of how we ended the season, the bar was so low. So even like myself, sometimes I was willing to accept some dumb stuff, bro. Like, do you get what I'm saying? I'm all saying, yo, like, Ahmad could be like the best wing back in the world. Why am I talking like that? Ahmad
Yeah.
should not be having that defensive
Bro, we should have been
responsibility.
rebuking
The
that
whole wing
shit.
to
You know
himself.
them. You know them way
I,
there. Like, bro, the manager twanged us into believing that it was acceptable.
yeah. Honestly, bro. How bad is that, man? Ahmad Diallo. It's like, imagine watching like a Isco Alacon play left wing back or something. You can't have a creative play. He's not just a winger, Ahmad. He's a creative, innit? These
Yeah.
players are, for me, they're just number 10s that can play any of the front three positions, innit? Do you get it? Because they're that intelligent, they're that dynamic. They're just a 10 that can play anywhere across the front three, bro. You get me? They're real 10s, bro. You get me? Real 10s that if they're not playing in the 10, they're obviously playing where they have to cut in or whatever, or they tuck in the pockets, etc. etc. We've got intelligent ballers at this club, man. And it's crazy that, you know, it took 18 months for them to finally, you know, be played in their preferred positions and stuff like that. But it's nice to see them actually go on this winning run as well, because bro, it could have looked different, man. Imagine if we are playing in obviously this system, this shape or whatever. We was doing that under 10 arc, if we're being honest. It weren't working out, was it? Do you get what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah,
like,
but it's also how we're setting up. We went from
yeah,
a team that looked extremely vulnerable to a team that, like, I go into games now and I'm half expecting a clean sheet, bro. I'm half expecting one, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we play against Tottenham, I'll be disappointed if we concede to Tottenham because their attack's rubbish. Do you know what I'm saying? Their attack is rubbish. So I'll be disappointed if we concede to them. It's just one of them things, bro, the way we're defending, bro.
yeah.
Like, we restricted City to one shot on target, bro, and they're the best attacking team in the league.
It's this Solanke guy though, Rants, man. This guy, he always bags against us,
Yeah, but I
man.
don't care about that, bro. Like, this is a different day, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a different day. I don't rate Solanke like that, bro.
Yeah,
Like, cool, he's got a good record against us, but who don't? You know them way there. In recent
it's
times, we're
true.
getting
That's true.
rubbish, bro.
No, it's true. Even Danny Welbeck's back 7 goals since leaving United against United. You know,
Bruh,
7.
do you get
What?
it? Like, man talking about Solanke, bro, just listen. Like, brother, just pause. Pause the tape and listen to what you just said. Solanke, bro.
Bad.
Brother, I will never be worried about Solanke, bro. He could score a hat-trick on the weekend, bro, if we win 4-3. You know what? I'll never, ever lose sleep over a player like that, bro. You get me? He ain't nothing, bro. Like, this is the reality. He's a nothing player. Man, I'm talking about Solanke like he's
on his day, it could be a nonsense, though.
yeah, but man's talking about him like he's Lamine Yamal, bro. Like, we don't need to do extra work for this guy. You know them way there. Like, we don't need to prepare for players like this, bro. Like, why are we talking about these mediocre ballers like they're dangerous, blood? They're as dangerous as we allow them to be. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is the mentality we need to have. They're as dangerous as we allow them to be. Do you know what I'm saying? Because man didn't have to worry about fucking Ryan Cherky, but man have to worry about Dominic Solanke. Why?
Yeah, no, facts, bro. Facts. Bro, I
Why,
always say it, man. Any man who loves anime and loves football at the same time, bro, they just focus on pace, power, and bicycle kicks, blood. You get me? My mum's life, bro. I swear on everything. Solanke. What's the boy's name? He plays for Busher Dortmund. Adiemi. Amayemi.
Adeyemi.
Bro. Celebration, some crazy cold backflip, bro. My man's first touch, bro. Baggage, bro. You get me? Man, he's getting discarded at the airport, bro. Heavy luggage. You get me? Our charges, bro. That man's first touch are criminal.
But this is what I'm saying. But this is the problem. Like, these men are not serious, bro. Like, man are talking about him like he's a real driller, bro. Like, he's not that, innit? Like, if we handle our business, he's not a concern, bro. Because we should be stopping his supply line. And without his supply line, he's no one. He's nothing. Do you get it? So if we're defending the way we're supposed to be defending, we don't need to worry about him.
I agree. Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So, bun all that. We need the context. The context is the way we're defending right now. Spurs shouldn't be creating anything decent, bro, because we should have them sorted. We should have them sorted, bro. So now it's down to Carrick. Yeah, if Carrick would have done his research on Spurs, do you know what I mean? It'll be down to Carrick now to set us up, pick the right team to cause the damage to this Tottenham team, bro. And I believe he'll do that, bro. This is probably a game where he's at home. He's probably just going to go unchanged because that's what Carrick tends to do. Do you know what I mean? So he'll probably still go for Ahmad Mbumo and Cunha. Do you know what I'm saying? And then
I think this is the first team we're going to play that's actually going to be on the low block. This is the first team we're going to play that's going to set up 11 men behind the ball. You guys have the ball, try and break us down, and then we're going to counter-attack you in it. So let's see how...
But the thing is, Tottenham like to play that mid to low block as well. So I can't lie. I think we're going to have a lot more of the ball than people think, bruv.
I think so. Bro, their midfield is shocking.
But this is what I'm trying to say, bro.
Shocking.
They got no defense, bro. Like, man was hearing that they've been playing Polina centre back and that. Yeah, so it could get mad, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, they got
let's go exploit, innit? We just gotta go and exploit, man. And Tottenham are there for the taking, bro. This game could go one or two ways, innit? Like one of them 4-0 games, or we just make it hard for ourselves, innit? The only way we lose is ourselves, bro. That's the only way we lose.
I can't see us losing the game. Do you know what I mean? But I don't want to draw because Spurs can't win that game for me. Like, I just don't see how we can lose it. Do you know what I mean? But I could see a way that these man fuck around and draw the game and it's all 0-0 and it stinks. But this is why we're gonna need one of the individuals to pull the rabbit out of the hat, and I believe we've got enough. Do you know what I'm saying?
We do. The last time I genuinely felt like this again, man, was when we had Blackchester United, bro. You know what I mean? Just loads of firepower. So no matter how we were playing under Oli, because the football was abysmal, it's like just moments, innit? You was relying on moments, bro. Either Marcus Rashford to hit one from 30 yards, Bruno to do something, Pogba to do something, Lingard to do something. We had players. I think we got that now. And I think the quality is probably just as good now, innit? Do you know what I mean? I think the quality is probably just as good, which is top. I think now in the difference between your Martials and your Cunhas are probably the fact that when Martial's head's not there, because man knows players like that, innit? Ballers, bro. But when their head's not there, because they're quiet players and that, bro, they're sulky, innit? They're mad sulky. And Cunha will be upset, but then he will fight, innit? Man will go in and just crack a man or whatever it is. So that's what I like probably about the players we have now. Offensively, they're a bit better and they're more proactive. So yeah, bro, and Cunha in certain positions, I think it's almost inevitable, innit? It gives you that Martial effect of if he opens up his body, he's gonna bend it. He's definitely gonna hit the target type of thing, innit? Like, he's gonna hit the target. He's got great technique. He's got that, that side foot, but lace, that side foot lace type of thing. They wrap it, they body over the ball. He's got very good technique, man. I'm happy with the players we've got. What an upgrade! I'll say every single week, what an upgrade from Garnacho and Højlund, man. So happy that it's happened, bruv.
Massive. And Rashford as well, blood. I see, bro, Barcelona fans crashing out with Rashford, bro. I see that one-on-one that Rashford put wide. Did you see it?
Bro, he's been doing that, though, I've seen that, his last 3 games.
Yeah.
I saw him do it against Madrid, and then I see it the other day. And why has he gone back to? Because at United, that's what he was doing at the start of his career. When he was 1v1, man's trying to knuckleball 1v1s. Are you high? What are you doing, bro? You get to just build some composure. And he started to do that over a period of time at United. Like when he was 1v1, more side foot finishes. Like he's not the type of guy that will go around the keeper. His touch is too big, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? So he's just one who would try to slot it, etc. He's just reverted back to type. That's what he's doing at Barca, bro. He's just reverted back to type, man. Man's playing FIFA, bro. Man's holding down the circle button when he's 1v1 against the keeper. Why are you going for so much power?
I feel like they're not going to keep him, you know. There's been loads of chat saying, they're going to keep him, But I just don't think they're going to cough up the money.
Apparently, they're saying they want to keep him, but we will see, man. But Carrick's saying that he wants him back. Is that true?
Nah, I don't think that's true. And also, like, Carrick wasn't playing him when Carrick had him before, bro. He's playing Sancho. So, like, Carrick didn't want Rashford.
You're right. Yeah. You're right. I remember the first game that Carrick managed. Was that Villarreal? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Bro, Sancho scored in the Villarreal game.
And he started Martial on the left, didn't he?
And then he started. Yep, that's it.
First time Ronaldo and Martial started together. Yeah.
Sancho was on the right. And then Sancho got the CR7 assist against Arsenal. He played that.
Yeah.
And he played against Chelsea. He scored in that as well. Yeah, Sancho played all the games. Yeah, Rashford didn't play. Bruno played first night against Chelsea.
Yeah, Rashford started the Arsenal and Chelsea game because I remember Martial actually got injured.
Yeah, okay.
After Villarreal. Yeah, he got injured after Villarreal. And then Rashford came back in the team because that's when Rashford had the blonde on his high top.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, it was that time.
So yeah, Rashford ain't his guy, bro. So that's lies. And also, brother, Carrick's not gonna come into the team, the way he's come in, and be rocking the boat asking about Rashford, blood. You know them ones. Like, he's just gonna do his job, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No,
like he's not gonna be rocking the boat like that. Like that doesn't make no sense, bro. Like he's coming to a good environment. He's not talking about bringing Rashford back, bro. You know what I'm saying? Rashford could do his thing, bro. No one cares, innit? Like
he's not doing a lot of cliches as well in interviews, Carrick, bro. He's just answering them properly. He's bothered as hell, bro. He's nonchalant.
But that's how he plays,
bro. He's just like, cool. Yeah, no, Kobe Mainoo, he's a great player, man. And I see, bro, like he's not exaggerating and doing all this PR stuff, bro, that Amorim was doing. Amorim was like 1 minute an excited little boy and then a depressed little youth, bro. Like, do you get what I'm saying? It was one out of the two. Michael Carrick, you could tell he's a level-headed man. So no matter what he's kind of facing in front of him, obviously he's gonna have challenges. Every manager has challenges, innit? We'll see how he deals with them, but it looks like, just based off the evidence and what we've seen, man is handling it like a champ, bro. He's classy. He's a gent, man. You can tell he's a proper gent. He's classy. He will have words with the players on and off the pitch. He's the type of guy that will call a man probably when they're at home having dinner. Bruno, look, this is what we're going to discuss. I've heard my man's just got injured or whatever. This is how I want you to play. Or make sure you're on your game tomorrow. He will probably crack a couple jokes with a couple of the players. You can see his relationship with him and Casemiro. And it's funny because they're pretty similar players. And I big up AJ, because he managed to start having a good show towards the end yesterday. And one thing he said, he actually hit the nail on the head where he says Casemiro is like a back in the day throwback player who's adapted to the modern game, innit? Especially the Premier League.
Yeah, and of course.
And
he's an old school all action midfielder. He can do everything.
Yeah. And it's funny because you look at Carrick's exactly like that though, because he could get dirty if he really wants to.
Yeah.
But 9 times out of 10, he's classy, bro. Man will win the ball back. But then when he wins the ball back, man will start play. He's a deep line playmaker, bro. Do you get it? And Casemiro's looking like a better deep line playmaker at Manchester United than he did at Madrid. Yes, he didn't need that.
Look at that. 145 line breaking passes for Man United this season, bro. Yeah, brother, he's a passer, bro. Casemiro, both feet, he's breaking lines. He's a real passer, And that's what people don't realize about Cass. And I kept saying it. I said Cass is the best passer in our team. And man were looking at me like I'm drunk. Brother.
No. I agreed with you, though.
Bruv, Cass ain't the most press-resistant player in the team, by a long shot. But this motherfucker can play a pass, bro.
Yes, he can.
Do you know what I'm saying? He can play a pass. Don't fuck around and give him time. Do you know what I'm saying? Because he's pinging that ball, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Real technique, bro. Yeah. Graffiti, blood. You get me? What did he? It was against Arsenal where he was trapped in the right hand side corner with our fullback, so it would have been Dallo, and he's just turned out and pinged it across to Dorgu, and I said, My God, have we missed that? And the reason why we missed that and why that weren't happening under Ruben Amorim, you mentioned it earlier today, bro. We weren't close together, especially when we was winning the ball back. We weren't close together. So players like Casemiro wouldn't feel secure in it. He felt like he was genuinely playing in that midfield role by himself. Worst case, he had Bruno Fernandes next to him, who vacates the midfield all the time. Like, do you get what I'm saying? So, bro, I'm just happy to see where we are at now. I think I'm gonna continue with this little giddy run probably until the end of the season, because even if we was to lose 2 to 3 games towards the end of the season, I promise you, I think that would be the highest amount of games we lose towards the end. 2 to 3, bro.
Yeah,
Max.
I agree, man. Like I said it, bro. Listen, like, man's gonna until we lose a game, sunglasses every week. I'm telling man
bro,
already, every single week. And then as soon as we win one, the sunglasses are coming back on, bro. I'll be honest. Like, because this is what it is, bro. Because every game, I told man, we got 15 cup finals to go, bro. And every game, man, celebrating every single game like it's a one-off game, blood. You know them way there, because we've been through hell this season, bro. So now every single win, every single performance, man is celebrating that. Like, I ain't got no time, bro, because we went to hell and back with Ruben Amorim.
Bro, hell and back. Now Michael Carrick's got me wearing suits. He's got me stepping up my suit game. Man's gonna have to start shopping in TJM Lewin, bro. You get me? And you see, when I get my stuff tailored, they're coming to me with the tape. It's a done deal, bro. I've moved up. Can't chat to me. I'm rolling up in Bentley Bentegas. You get me? Stay in your Ford for years. You get me? We're cruising for a reason.
You're a madman.
No, we're cruising, bro. You get me? They say Benz and Blimmers have clutches, bro. Bro, Michael Carrick does as well, fam. You get me?
Bro, it's gonna be mad. What's your score prediction for Spurs, bro?
Bro, I'm not even getting too good yet, but 4-0.
Yeah, I think we're gonna smoke them, but I'm just gonna go 2 in it. I'm just gonna go 2-0. I think we keep a clean sheet, but bro, 4-0 is not mad, you know, like, brother, because they should have lost. They should have been 4-0 down in the first half to Man City.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying, bro. You know their first halves, yeah.
They're so bad, innit? Oh my days, brother.
Shocking, bro. And it looks
so bad.
It's like they can't string 2-3 passes together, man.
They can't.
And that's exactly what happened against us. That's the worst team.
We cooked them. That's the worst team we've played this season is Spurs.
Yeah,
100%.
Facts. That's the worst team we've played against this season, bro. Yeah. That's the worst team I've seen us play for like the last maybe 2 years or so, you know, Maggie. I'm being genuinely honest with you. Since we probably played Sheffield United and butt them 9-1 or whatever the score was that game, that's probably the worst opposition we've come up against. I think if they were to go and replicate that same 45 minutes,
if they do what they did in the first game of the season against us, they'll be 4-0 down at half time.
Lord of mercy.
Bro, because, bro, listen, in transition, we are dangerous, blood.
Yeah, we are.
We are dangerous.
United's kind of always been like that. When United are good, they're always dangerous on the counter, man. Like in the transitions, bro. That's the United DNA, innit?
But the beauty of it is, and I was telling one of my boys as well that supports Man United, it's not even the back to front transitions. It's how quickly we counter press. Yeah, when we lose the ball, we don't let them out, bro. We don't let teams out. If we lose the ball in attack, our first phase counter press keeps teams back, bro. You see the goal that we scored, the Dorgu goal that we scored against Arsenal, brother. We were building up, lost the ball, won it back.
Yeah,
you know them ones there, like won it back in their defensive third. Same thing happened in the game against Fulham. Yeah, we're popping the ball about, lose the ball, win that shit back, and we're winning our ball back within 3 passes. We're getting it back, bro. Like, we're actually hemming teams in. Yeah. When we lose the ball, yeah, we're making sure that we win it back, bro. We're forcing them into mistakes.
Yeah, no, teams are getting squeezed, bro. And what I'm happy about as well is in possession, bro. I feel like we've got a lot of line breakers now. Like, Maguire's moving comfortable enough to start breaking lines. He's
and Martinez as well, both of them.
Martinez is punching passes into the midfield. The Cunha goal came from Martinez punching the ball into Kobbie Mainoo. Obviously, Bruno made that space by overlapping on the left. Bruno's Kobe Mainoo slipped that ball right into Cunha, and obviously the rest is history. And it's like we're creating a lot of our attacks through just breaking a couple of lines, and we're not relying on the one player to do it. We're not relying on one position to break the lines. It's coming from different angles on the pitch. Luke Shaw's another one who can punch passes right into the midfield.
Yeah.
The only one who's obviously, frail at doing something like that is Diogo Dalot. He will try to punch the pass into the midfield. That's going to be a shot on or off target, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, I'm happy with the personnel of the squad. And it's so funny, bro, because even under like Ten Hag and that, these men weren't doing it. And it's so obvious. It's down to the managers, bro. It's always down to the managers. I understand, like, there's always like problems with the hierarchies, etc., etc., etc. But on one of my first ever Mandem shows, which is my first YouTube show, I've always said I don't try and look too deep into that because I may be a businessman in my 9 to 5, etc. But when it comes to football, business is so complex, bro. You get it? Every business operation so different, innit? It's so complex, so difficult to manage. So I don't want to kind of get in that conversation where, bro, I'm not with these multi-millionaires, etc. That's me being honest from my own perspective. But what I can talk about is what's going on the pitch and with the management, what's going on the training pitch, bro. And that's what I will always talk about strongly. And Carrick's come in and he knows. And this is probably the first time we've had a coach like this who will be hands-on, etc. since Louis van Gaal, blood. You get what I'm saying? And I'm happy with that. Like, Wayne Rooney even admitted Louis van Gaal was the best coach that he's ever had in his life, let alone he's been with Fergie. And who was Fergie's number 2 before he left? What was his name again, man?
Rene.
Before he left in like 08, 09? Is that when Rene left? 08, 09?
Yeah, he's had Rene, he's had Keros, he's had everyone, Rooney. And Rooney said that that Van Gaal was the best. And Michael Carrick would have played for Van Gaal as well. So
he did, of course he did.
Yeah.
He was one of his favorite players, bro.
But there you go. So Michael Carrick would have learned a lot from him as well. Do you know what I'm saying? He would have learned a lot from him, and I'm sure Michael Carrick will hold him in high esteem as well because Carrick is a proper coach. So, the fact that Rooney said it, and that's because Van Gaal was an actual coach. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Fergie was more of a manager. So that's why his number 2s were so important.
Yeah. Ryan Giggs said it as well. He mentioned something like that. He was like, Louis van Gaal, he was just like tactically superior to anyone that I've had, like kind of management, etc. So it's like for those senior pros to say that, and these men adore Fergie like that. That's their own pops, bro. It's like, coaching is so important, especially in like today's day and age. Like coaching is so important. And again, you mentioned it at the start of the show, bro. When you go back to like the basics, bro, it works more often than not in today's day and age. You know why? Because everyone's trying to be way too complex with what they're doing. Everyone's trying to be way too difficult with what they're doing.
Carrick has said, fuck all this hipster shit. Man's going to play everyone, play right backs at right back, left backs at left back. You know what I mean? Man's going to play a 4 at the back because the players understand it. Man's going to play a 4-4-2/4-4-1-1. You know what I'm saying? And just play Bruno as shadow striker because that's just how he plays anyway. Man's just putting everyone where they're comfortable, bro, and just reduce the space in between the lines so everyone's close together. We hunt as a team, and then when we get the ball, we play as a team, bro. That's all it is. Exactly. We play in small spaces and we press with small gaps between us. Everything we do as a team, like you don't see big gaps in our team now, and that was the biggest problem under Amorim. Too much isolation, bro. So all he's done is he simplified everything, and stripped everything right back to how it's been in the past, and basic always works, bro. That's why Unai Emery has the success he has, bro. He does the same 4-4-2 mid-block everywhere he goes, bro.
Facts.
Everywhere he goes, and he wins trophies.
I agree, man. I agree. And before we go, obviously, I've been slating this guy maybe on every panel that I've come on with you, Rants. But Bruno Fernandes, I want to give him his props for that little cameo in the last minute, bro. For him to do that dummy in the dying space of time, and I'll be honest, bro. Yeah, that was a joke. And I'll be honest, if he was to like control that, that's where Bruno he will get slapdashed.
Yeah, if he controls that, he gets clamped, innit?
Yeah, he gets clamped. And I think he knew it. And he didn't want to get touched. So it's like, And bro, sometimes I do those sort of dummies where it's like, bro,
But the
man knows
speed
the
of
big guys
thought there is
behind me.
mad
Someone
because it's a great
exactly.
pass as well.
Yeah. It's a great pass. When it's proper punched into you,
Punched
you can
into
play
you,
with
yeah.
those touches. You can play with those. You can either, you know, carve your first touch to go right inside straight away type of thing, or you can do those dummies or maybe even flick it, etc. You can play with those sorts of passes. And for him to think like that, but it was the pass in the moment as well. Like Sesko had there was three Fulham defenders in the box, and Sesko was the only man in the box to find him in that moment, and then for Sesko
But
to
to be
even
fair,
take that fantastic touch,
yeah,
bro.
but I might keep it
Yeah,
a million. Yeah, he was off balance when he crossed that, and the cross just went behind everyone in it. Like, man, don't care about the cross in it. He still
I think
manufactured the
everything was good.
opening.
Yeah,
You know them ones. Like he never meant for the cross to go back and everyone go forward and all that because he was falling over when he put it in it. Like it's one of them ones. Like he spun man and he was falling over his feet. And it's one of them ones where he was off balance in it. You watch it, you see. But
let's just give him credit, man. Let's just give
nah,
him
but bro,
credit.
bro, listen, I'm giving him so much credit for even getting in that position, but I'm not gonna pretend that he meant that pass though. Like we're not gonna do that. This is the problem, innit? We're not gonna do that. Like, let's not do that now. But the dummy, amazing, and the intent, of getting down the wing. It's the same with Solanke. Great finish, but let's not try to say he meant it. Like he didn't mean it. Like we have to be honest, innit? Like
Sesko still had to do a lot, innit? Yeah,
as
Sesko
man
still
that play football, man will give man props, yeah, but man are not just gonna start making things up, bro. You know them ones there. Like we're not gonna do that. Like he was off balance, but the intent was just to get the ball in the box, and it was 1 versus 3. Yeah, Sesko had no right to win that.
Exactly. But even the touch and then the finish,
Yeah, no right,
bro.
bro.
No right, bro. But I'll be honest. I think from when he set himself, I knew it was going in. When you're in that certain position, bro,
The touch,
it's harder to
the
miss,
way he
innit?
opened up his body,
Yeah, exactly.
you just knew in it.
Bro, it's harder to miss. Only I swear down, those goals are harder to miss, man. When it's like across your body like that, all you got to do is swivel. Like he could have put it
The
top
first
pins,
touch
bottom
set
pins.
his body shape perfectly for the finish.
Yeah.
The first touch was everything. If the first touch is out of his feet and he has to wrap his foot around the ball, he probably maybe he don't score like.
Yeah, no, I hear it, bro. It reminds me of Makeda, bro. Like when he done the Cruyff, that Cruyff was
the ball was still
perfectly
kind of
set
underneath his feet, but just out of it enough so he could wrap his foot around it.
Exactly.
He didn't have to go around the ball, innit? And it was like his first touch set it up beautifully. And it was a great finish, man. And I think it was a great performance. I think the guy showed great character and it was a deserved win. Do you know what I mean? I don't feel like it didn't feel like a smash and grab. We actually deserved it.
Yeah. The feeling's different, bro. Bro, the feeling in the club's so different, man. As you said, I think even like the Blackchester Uniteds or Ten Hags, etc. We win the game in that manner. It's like, oh, we just escaped. We robbed Fulham, or we got.
This is the closest to the LVG era, because in the LVG era, we were slapping teams, comfy, and it just felt like we were gonna slap teams. Like we rolled up to Anfield and smoked Liverpool like it was nothing, and we wasn't even surprised we were doing it. Like
exactly, and people
just
forget in that same season, bro. Don't you remember what we done to City at home? I think it was 4-1 or something. And it's funny because City scored first that game, and bro, we smoked them. I think Smalling scored. I think Smalling scored twice, from set pieces. He scored the first and the last one. Juan Mata scored a goal where he was meant to be offside, and someone else. But that's when we had the midfield combination of Carrick, Fellaini, and Herrera. It was Carrick, Fellaini, and Herrera. And Rooney was playing up top. Rooney went back up top as the lone striker. These times he was getting knocked out by Phil Barnsley. Then the next day, knocking out Spurs. You get me? And then doing the celebration. You get me? 3-0 quickly. We had Liverpool at home later on in that year.
I swear we beat Liverpool home and away. We did in it that season.
Yeah, home and away. Because when they came away, they were wearing the yellow kit with Balotelli and flipping Sterling. And bro, Sterling and Balotelli, they couldn't hit a barn door. Brother. They had like 4 1v1s that game. And De Gea won every duel. That's when De Gea was unstoppable. Prime De Gea. That was prime David De Gea.
See that? Yeah, bro. No, we're different, bro. This is a different feeling though right now with us. I just feel like whoever turns up's getting rolled over, bro. You know the ones I saw Akin Fenwa on. When did I see him? On Tuesday, and I was like, brother, man, want to play you lot every week. I want to play Liverpool again. You know, no one's there because I'm just like, bro, he hates the manager, bro. Like, it's one of them ones, like, he's done with Slot, innit? But I was like, brother, I wish we could play you lot every week right now, bro, because
Nah,
you man look sensitive. You know them way there. It's like, you man, you know what I'm saying? Like, they look vulnerable, cuz, like, real vulnerable, cuz. Like, and this is how I'm feeling right now. There's not a single team in this league, yeah, that I fear, bro, at the moment. And it shouldn't be like this because look at how the season started, brother. There's not a single team that you could say to me, "Oh, Rants, we're playing enter team's name tomorrow," and I care, bro.
yeah, no, I agree, bro. No,
There's
I
not
agree though. Yeah,
one,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. Facts. Yeah, no, facts.
Brother, spliff for you, bro. Like, that's what it is. It don't matter who it is, bro. And we shouldn't feel like this after 3 games because it's not the 3 games. It's the manner in which we're dealing with these teams. It's not the results.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I've seen us
We
win
still got
games and I thought,
Mm.
like, yo, like, we got away with one. Like, brother, right now,
earlier.
we're playing the best football. So it's not even like, it's a bit of luck. We're literally playing the best football at the moment.
Yeah, facts, bro, facts.
So it just is what it is, bro. Like, that's the maddest thing, bro. In 3 games, we probably got 2 goal of the season contenders in the last 3 games.
Yeah, it's mad, bro. Every time we go on great runs, though, man, we always score just worldies, bro. That's
It's
one
fairy
thing
tale
about my
stuff,
club,
bro.
you know. Yeah, that's one thing about my club, bro. They will never let me down when it comes to bangers. We always be up there with a goal of the season contenders, bro.
Bro, it's
We
mad.
had Garnacho winning Puskas, bro. No, we're lucky, bro. We
Bro,
have
this is what we
Garnacho
do.
winning Puskas.
Like, brother, we struggled so much all season. And Man United have won that fucking Player of the Week award more than any other team, bro. Like, that's not making sense.
Yeah, it's mad, bro. It's mad.
Our
But them
team's
awards,
nuts.
yeah, I'll be real. I don't really look
I don't
at
like
those
them. I
awards
don't
and
rate
affect it.
them.
Yeah, I don't either. Because I remember when Ronaldo first come back, didn't he get the most player of the month or something like that, bro? Which is, in my opinion, a joke thing.
Yeah, them things are dead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Them things are dead. Them things are dead. But the fact that we're still winning those and we're meant to be washed is crazy.
yeah.
You know them one. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, we're not that far away, bruv. And I've been saying it for a while, bro. Man were telling me I'm mad and that, but it's like the team is there, bro. You know what I mean? The team is actually there, bro. I'd literally keep everyone and just add to this squad, yeah, and just go on a title charge next season. That's what I'd do. I'd keep Cass, I'd keep Bruno, I'd keep Maguire, I'd keep everyone, bro. Maybe I'd dash fucking Ugarte or Mount. You know what I'm saying?
I'm dashing both, bro.
Yeah.
I'm dashing both because you can replace both.
Yeah, dash both of them man there. And then I'll go and I'll pick up like 3 midfielders, bro, and a left back, and then we just go attack this league and go win the league, bro. That's what I would be on.
We will be contenders as well, you know.
Yeah,
it's the momentum, bro. I don't want none of these men to fold and under no pressure, bro. You get me? Because there's also much Carrot can do. You get it? There's also much Carrot can do, and I do feel like when we do lose games, etc., it's gonna be down to the players, man.
Of course it is, but this is why when a manager sets up a team correctly and makes the right subs, like Carrick is doing, it's on the players now.
Yeah,
you know them ones. And against the lesser teams, yeah, if we do end up losing a game, it'll be because the players didn't take their chances. You know what I'm saying? Because we're being set up in a way that we're creating chances every game, and we're creating good chances every game. So if we don't take our chances and we end up losing,
that's our fault.
Then it's their fault because we're doing the basics right. Do you know what I'm saying? This is the thing. Like, we wasn't doing the basics right before. That's why I had energy for the manager. But Carrick's subs have been spot on pretty much every game so far. His team selection's been spot on. The way he's attacked the games tactically has been spot on. And lo and behold, we've won all the games. So if he continues to get everything right and we don't get the right result, but I know that the intent was correct and all these things were intent. Everything was correct, bro. I got no chat for him. Same way I had no chat for Fletcher when he couldn't beat Burnley and he lost to Brighton, because I said, brother, listen, at the end of the day, I knew Fletcher wasn't an elite coach. He was always here for a short period of time. So no matter what the result is, man can't blame Fletcher for anything.
Nah, facts, bro. Facts.
Yeah,
and man needs Cunha to do at this Jed Spencer, man, because this guy's too confident, bro. And man's, bro, he's my boy. Yeah, nah, he's my boy's cousin, isn't it? My boy knows. And man's played with and against my man at like goals or even in the
Yeah.
park page and that bare times. And
Yeah, he's a
he
baller.
was he was a centre mid, bro. He was at Fulham these times as well, bro.
You could tell that he was a CM because he's too techie,
Yeah.
bro.
He was a centre mid, bro, and he was decent. One thing about my man, he's aggressive. You know, a man that will just run you down, bro, barge you into the fence and not give you a toss and that. He's
Yeah.
one of those, man, innit? But one thing about him is, man, confident and cocky. I want Cunha to shut this brother's mouth, bro. With all due respect, I like Jed Spence.
Yeah, bro, the penitentiary, bro. It's prison break, cuz.
Smoke this. Yeah, as you said, prison break, 4-0, and redemption for that Europa League final. I still want blood, bro. I still want blood. You get me? Word. So yeah,
100%, bro. But now we'll be there anyway for the watch along, people. Make sure you subscribe to TEKZINHO. You already know what time it is, people. You guys drop his YouTube link in the chat as well, because it's not letting me put it in the title yet. So you lot, make sure you drop that in there. Make sure you smash a like. Get us to 500 likes, man. That's it. We're gonna redirect now to the premiere, people. Yeah, man, big up everyone that's been supporting the content, man. The premieres have been going off. What you got coming up as well, bro?
So I'm dropping my Kevin De Bruyne versus Özil montage on YouTube. So everyone stay tuned. Go to TEKZINHO Live right now and subscribe. As soon as we hit 1,000 subscribers as well, I will be doing live watch-alongs. I'll be trying a little bit of commentary, doing my TEKZINHO thing as well. Obviously throwing in my character, etc., etc. I'm building on the YouTube, guys. So make sure you go there, hit the subscribe. I need to pay my taxes. I don't want bailiffs at my door, guys. You get me? I want to leave 9 to 5. Help me. You get me?
That's it, people.
But apart from that, man, listen, Rants, love again. And just make sure you smash the likes, man, because we always put up some great shows on here.
That's it, people. So yeah, man, big up. Make sure you run up the likes, people. Do you know what I'm saying? I will see you guys in the premiere.